Yes, we are underway. The second game, it's police enforcers versus the new look attackers. They are back. It's 0-0. First game ended 6-0 in favor of the roaring defending champions Lion. So they are back with a vengeance. But it's a new game. It's the second game of the doubleheader. It's the enforcers. They're trying to enforce the law against the resurging attackers. They're in their stripe, orange and blue, and the enforcers, they're in all blue. The enforcers, they're kicking from north to south, and the attackers, they're attacking the northern goal, which means they're kicking from south to north. The attackers, immediately they are under pressure from the enforcers. The enforcers have a corner. It's going to be it looks like an out swinger, and it's going to be taken by Sylvanus James, an out swinger. Early pressure. We're in the second minute. Ball comes into the box. It's a ricochet, cleared partially by police. Adanaja trying to clear it. Adanaja comes on the left hand side, clears it, avoids the corner, but it's now constant pressure. The enforcers putting the attackers on the siege. Big show inside the box, trying to get across in. Police gives away another corner. Oh, pressure from the start. Yes, another good crowd here at the Wayman Igishad Football Stadium. Here comes the police enforcers with another corner. Sylvanus James with the corner. Here comes James with the corner. It's a good one inside the box. The ball bouncing around inside the 18-yard box. It's going to be cleared now. Oh, why is he going back inside the box? Adonijah comes away with it. Can't get it cleared. It's a throw-in. Quick throw by the enforcers. Here comes Gaza down the right-hand strip. Plays it inside on the left-hand side. It looks like Jackson leaving for Meerson plays it back to Jackson all the way back to the center. It's with 43, or is it 44 or 45? It's 40 something. He plays it through the middle into the head of Sylvanus, who's not happy. He's almost knocked out cold. Ball down the left-hand side. The attackers trying to attack down the left. Jackson stop the attack. It's with the Duke. The Duke plays it into his own legs. Attackers down the left-hand side, picked up by 43. It's with Sylvanus. Sylvanus plays it over the left-hand side. Trouble coming down the left-hand side. Turns inside. Looking to get across in. Kenny. He's playing around on the left-hand side. Turns, swivels. He has a lot of attackers around him. They're attacking down the center. Intercepted by 43. Here comes Sylvanus over the head. Headed away there by Kaloni. Attackers down the center. What can they do? Here is Meerson down the middle. Intercepted by attackers. Attackers trying to attack. Blocked away. It's with Kaloni. Searching pass. Intercepted once again. Oh, it's exchange. It's an exchange party, but somebody's breaking on the left hand side like a hair. It looks like Sylvanus. Sylvanus getting inside the box. Sylvanus! Oh! The keeper was down at all 7, and he still saved it, and it's a corner. Remington is back.
What a great approach by the attackers. The goalkeeper is looking good, but the police is looking to have an early goal, and they're putting all the pressure on them.
We are 4.5 minutes into the first half. It's a 0-0, and the enforcers, they're all out looking to enforce the law against the attackers. It's a corner. It's going to be an in-swinger. Comes in, it's a good one inside the box. It's high, it's floating, it's searching. Here comes Jackson down the right hand side. Adonijah goes down on all 8. Here comes a shot. The keeper bubbles it, but takes it eventually. And Adonijah gets up shamefully. Yes, but he's okay. Ball down the left hand side, big kick. Jackson running it, but it will go out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for the police enforcers. We are just about 6 minutes into the first half. In the second encounter, it's the police enforcers, they're coming up against the attackers, the resurgent attackers. It's 0-0. Here comes the police enforcers with a shot. It goes over the top and into the back netting.
The police is demonstrating a lot of shots tonight. I don't know if they're on a shooting range, but I tell you, it's something else. The corner kick actually for the police, and it's an exciting game. What a great start though. But the attackers, the attackers, the return of the attackers, they are saying, in spite of what it is, they're going to put up a resistance for sure. So take it away, Johnson, again.
So far, all the shots have been blank. Here comes the corner. Header! Goal! The shortest man on the pitch has scored the corner right on the head of number. That was the fella that was scoring all the goals against U-Docs. Is the short, diminutive number. He's not turning to us, but he scored a beautiful header. The shortest man on the pitch scored for the police enforcers. No, it's not a poodle. He's shorter than the poodle. He's shorter than the poodle. He's a chihuahua. You can't see his number, he's so short. You need a spying glass to see his number. What number is that? The Tampa Tail Chihuahua has scored. It's the police enforcers. They have won, and the attackers, they are struggling. It's 1-0 in the 7th minute of the first half. It's police enforcers are one. The attackers, they have to fight back like the Jedi. They are down by 0-1. Trouble. Big trouble in Little China. And I assure you, it's not the coronavirus. It's the police enforcers who are destroying the attackers early in the first half, right here at the Raymond Igishad Football Stadium. But the attackers, they're trying to stage a revival. They're deep in the deep in the police half.
All right, so we have a free kick here. The attackers will take it. It's kind of a fast game tonight. The police has registered 1 goal so far, and here's a free kick from Niger. Big kick in the air, straight to the keeper. So the keeper for the attack for the police just came out and hold easy. Here's Gaza, number 10. Big kick in the air, looking for his man. Who is looking for? That guy on the wing, I'm not sure.
That's the goal scorer.
The goal scorer, the short guy, the shortest guy on the field. Anyway. And name, yeah. So, what a tackle. The whistle will blow, a yellow card will be issued to somebody. So the police will get a yellow card. So that seems to be a very dangerous tackle in my mind. So the referee is taking no chances at all. So just to tell you, in the first game, we've seen the Lions scoring 6 goals against the Lima team from South Hill. So that's what happened in the first game. And now the attackers against the enforcers. Enforcers is 1 goal to 0 to the attackers. Good uniform attackers in red and black. The police is in blue and white. So uniform wise, big kick here by attackers looking to score, but the forward man would not get his head on to head that ball in the goal, and the ball will go into touch for a throw for the police, I believe. Is it a throw? A throw for the attackers. Throw in the box. Here's a chance for the attackers. Looking to score. No shot yet. A shot at goal. No. Defense is doing well. Jacksonville kicked the ball hard out. He found Gaza. Gaza is running down the line. He will look for help. He go midfield to Uranus here. Back to Gaza. Gaza passed back to him. They got lots of space to shoot at the goal. Really shoot at the goal? Yes. Straight to the keeper. Good keeping so far by the attackers. Nevertheless, 1 goal score on him, but good keeping. So attackers is looking okay. We'll have to wait and see as the game continue with against the police, but attackers is doing everything they can. Here's number 12. Here's number 12. Lost his feet. Get it again. Pass to the man number 3. The wrong man pass to the enforcers and lose the ball. So the attackers is making some wrong passes here. They're not finding their man. But they are looking good. It look like they have some potential in them. Here's enforcers. Ball will go into touch for a throw for the attackers. Nice crowd here at the Raymond Igishat Stadium. It's football action at its very best. It's the Angola National League competition, male league competition, long awaited, and it started in 2020. So we're seeing the enforcers against the attacker in the double header tonight. We saw the first game with Lions against the Lema team, now the attackers against the enforcers. So great football at the Raymond Igishat Stadium here. Here is the Duke, and the ball will stay in play. Here's Gaza. Dangerous tackle coming, and the ball will go into touch for a throw for the police. So Johnson, what have you gathered outside there?
Yes, the goal was scored by number 4, Dean Burton, the shortest fella. He's not a Chihuahua. Yes, he's a Dominican. As you said, anything coming out of Dominica must be good.
He's a creator too.
He's a creator. Oh. So, number 4.
He's family to Richard Burton. You remember Richard Burton, former Angola open batsman?
Yes.
His family to him.
Okay, so the creator, number 4, from the police enforcers, he have created and scored a goal for the police in the 8th minute. Here comes the corner. So there's more pressure. Attackers under constant, not surveillance, but attack. Attackers under constant attack. Here comes the corner. And the button is firing this time. He's missing. Nothing in the gun. Can they get a counter? Man on the right hand side. Bad touch. Runs right into a police wall. Ball played wide. Oh, it's a dangerous Sylvanus. Sylvanus James sends it diagonal. Here comes, steps over it, but it's well read there by Coloni. Coloni swivels inside his box. Gets it out. It's a bad pass. Mason plays it wide to the dangerous Dean Burton. Plays it to the center. Ball played wide. Looking for Burton. Burton is offside. Referee not seen. Flag is still up. Referee's not looking at his assistant. Ref says now play on. The goalkeeper kicks it out. Not a good kick. Adonijah heads it forward. Ball played back to the keeper. Simba is in goal. He's being attacked by the attackers. Here is 43. Kicks it nicely to the middle to Sylvanus. Sylvanus is all over. Plays it to Gaza. Sean Isaac. Gaza. To the middle to... that's a good 1-2 football. Plays it to the middle. Keeper takes Gaza out. Gaza is down. Gaza is in trouble. Here comes attackers. Another man down for the enforcers. But he's up. Trouble. Gaza is in big trouble in the 18-yard box. Gaza was taken out live and direct
by the keeper. Great save by the keeper, rushing out and making sure that he prevent Gaza from scoring by all costs with ball contact. It wasn't that dangerous in terms of ball contact, but Gaza made some contact somewhere and he's down, and I hope he's not out.
He got a real hard hit from the keeper, and the keeper is a massive man, and he got Gaza in the midriff. Even Simba coming from the goal to check on Gaza because he saw the impact, and I felt it from here. It not only shook the ground, it shook the stadium.
300-pound man or more.
Gaza is down. Gaza is getting, but you know what? I think the attackers glad for this break because they are all gulping water down as if they are fountain, because they were under constant barrage of attack from the enforcers, and they're asking for a stretcher. But where's Gaza?
Gaza is up.
Gaza is up, but they're asking for a stretcher to take on who?
Gaza is up.
Gaza is up. What are they asking for? What's the signal?
That's a police signal. They can't know.
So they're talking in code. Okay, so Gaza is okay. Okay. It looks a little dazed. Is that Gaza? No, it wasn't Gaza. It was Sylvanus.
Oh, Sylvanus. So he get ahead of Gaza in the end.
No, man, it's Gaza, man. It's Gaza.
Gaza that almost scored.
Yeah.
It's Gaza.
It was Gaza.
So Gaza will go out for a little bit, I believe.
Yes.
He's talking to the coach Denzel.
Yes, he's limping. But he looks good. Gaza is a tough cookie.
Very.
Yes.
No, tell me about the keeper a little bit. What do you know about the keeper?
All I know is a massive man. He's a Hulk of a man. So we should call him Hulk. Hulk. You know the song, I feel like Hulk? He looks like Hulk. And of course, on that occasion, he behaved like Hulk. He just took Gaza out. So I know the next time Gaza goes towards goal, he's going to stop and think twice. Not twice, twice. Because he will always be confronted by Hulk. So we're in the 16th minute.
But the attackers is not bad at all, knowing that they have maybe little preparation, they seem very okay. We have a few players that can cause some trouble.
So we have restarted the ball with Simba, the keeper. Mason has it, he picks it up on the right hand side. Mason plays it to the Duke. The Duke plays it to Sylvanus. Gaza is back on, he's good to go. Gaza turns his back, perhaps he thought about the Hulk. Mason heads it forward to Sylvanus. Sylvanus has some space in the middle, leaves it for his co-worker. Here comes Dean Burton, the goal scorer, plays it wide to the Duke. The Duke plays it on the left hand side. Takes a shot, that's a wild shot. It went high and wide over the top into the streets, into the Ronald Webster Park.
You can't play any sport around the Ronald Webster Park if you don't get a taste of it, So that was part of it. Right over the bar in the Ronald Webster Park. Respect.
So after 17 and a half minutes, it's 1-0. The police enforcers, they are large and in charge, and they are attacking the attackers. Here's Coloni with the kick. Ball breaks on the right hand side. Attackers trying to attack down the right hand side, but the danger has been averted momentarily. Attackers attacking again. Attackers attacking. Ball played out of touch for throwing. Here comes the throw. Deep in the enforcers' half. Big show inside the box. Headed away by the police. Picked up there by Sylvanus. Sylvanus has some space. He's motoring forward. Plays it forward early. Gaza. Offside. Oh no. Sylvanus. Gaza. Dangerous Gaza. Speedy Gaza. Down the right hand side. He had a shot. He scooped it wide, but Sylvanus came tearing down the left hand side in an offside position, put it away, but he was in an offside position.
Yes, indeed. I thought Gaza did very well. He shot at the goal, but wasn't so accurate, and Sylvanus tried to finish up the job, but he was judged outside.
But it was a good build-up. Gaza showing a ton of speed, so that hit didn't deter him. Ball played wide to the dangerous Gaza. Gaza looked like he shot! Keep it! Point it! Clear away! Sylvanus squeeze it! Shot! Go! Outside! How did Burton miss that?
I don't understand it, but he went for the corner, but he put a little too much curve on it and missed the post. But it was a good attempt by Burton.
No! That was easier than the one that he scored! It was squared nicely by Sylvanus. All Burton had to do, all Dion had to do was to blow on it, but instead he kicked it, and he kicked it wide. Oh, it's still 1-0. The attackers, they are under attack. The enforcers trying to enforce the law. Somebody breaking down the right hand side for attackers. Oh, he turns back. Oh, he doesn't like goal. Building up from the center, gives it away. Duke intercepts nicely from the center, plays it down the middle. It is with, trouble, Burton. Intercepted nicely, booted away. Big kick down the right hand side. Looking for his right midfielder. He's dispossessed. Police coming down the left hand side. Ball played to the center. Here is police. Ball booted away once more. Attackers try to come away with it. It's with Mason. It's a powder puff.
Well, Mason is not a striker, he's a defender, but he tried something, he just didn't reach the goal. Well, he's reached the goalkeeper, but very powder puff, as you said. So good football here. I think the enforcers realize that the attackers is not a easy walkover. They are seeing some resistance now.
But they're trying to break the back of the police early, of the attackers early. Here comes the attackers with Sylvanus, the dangerous Sylvanus James, he dummies, ball played on the left hand side, can he get a shot in? Turns, dummies, can he get a cross? Hits it outside. Good defending this time by attackers. Oh, it's a corner. So it's relentless pressure. Attackers on the siege. Attackers on the siege by the enforcers. Again, attackers on the siege, he's walking in the wrong direction. He needs to go and defend. Talking about Joseph, number 13 on the left hand side for attackers. He's looking at rest. He's looking with spite. He needs to breathe.
He needs water. So it will be a corner kick for the enforcers already. The enforcers has one goal in the basket for sure. And they will see what happens there. We need some headers in. We'll see how the corner kick comes, Johnson. So we'll have to wait and see.
It's going to be an in-swinger. Here comes the attackers with the in-swinger. It's a good one inside the box. Diving header. Still inside the box. Attackers trying to get the ball cleared. Police coming away at them. Jackson. Offside. No. Here comes danger. Cleared away by Adonijah. Adonijah boots it away. Adonijah is a workhorse. But it's more pressure. Police applying relentless pressure. Oh, attackers, they're going to have to defend. They have no chance to attack. They might be called at the end of the night defenders rather than attackers. Here comes the enforcers busting inside the box. It's a foul against the enforcers. And the enforcers attacking the attackers right at the pinnacle of the box, right at the edge of the box on the right hand side. And Gaza has a free kick. Oh, more danger. Ay, más peligroso. Here is Gaza. It's a one-man wall. Plays it across the goal. Intercepted nicely by Joseph. Ball cleared momentarily. It will go out of touch. Another throw in for the police enforcers. Jackson will take it quickly. Gaza picks it up. Plays it across field. Intercepted nicely. Joseph picks it up, he's running away with it, he has pressure, boots it forward, intercepted easily by 43. 43 plays it down the middle. Joke back, true pass, here comes Burton, shot! Scores! It's a goal! It's 2 goals to nil. Police last and in charge. No, it wasn't Burton. It is number, hard to see. I shall find it for you. Take it away. No. What happened? Outside.
Problem was outside?
Outside. They didn't flip off anything. It's outside.
Outside goal?
Again. False alarm.
False alarm. Okay, so it's a good thing. Good thing we didn't, anyway. Yeah, good thing we didn't put it down on the board. Thanks. So here's a chance for the police. The ball will go outside for a corner kick for the police. So that goal did not score? Did not score?
It went into the net. But it wasn't given.
They didn't go back to the center, ain't it?
No, sir.
So it wasn't given. Okay. Just want to make sure. So the home team is the police and the guest team is attackers. All right. So Johnson, take it away.
It's punched away. Cleared away there by attackers. Oh, they are under pressure. The police enforcers there, they're not allowing the attackers to breathe. And just like the Limers did, they defended well in the first, I would say 35, 45, even 55, 50 something minutes. But then the relentless pressure by the shot, oh, saved by the keeper, lovely save by the keeper. It was a powerhouse of a shot. The keeper parried it and then collected it. Oh, pressure. Keeper is hurrying the kick out. Joseph against Mason. Mason handled it. No call. Plays it back to Simba the keeper. Simba plays it wide to Mason. Mason under pressure. plays it across field. There's no one up front but 43 for the police. Police plays it easily. Attackers. I have not seen. Is Wabi? Where is Wabi?
That's a good question.
I'm not seeing Wabi. Trouble! Trouble! Cleared there by Kaloni. A foul. I am not seeing Wabi. Wabi must be injured. But Wabi is definitely not on the field. Wabi is missing in action. So we see it at the Niger, looking as if he's in some kind of pain. He's walking towards the line as if he's asking for help from the Almighty. The referee coming over to the official, his assistant, asking him, ¿Qué pasa? Everything is okay. Ball to the center. Whose ball is it? We shall see. He gives it to attackers. We are just about 27 minutes into the first half. It's a 1-0. Police scored about 100 goals, about 10 offsides. Here is Kaloni with the kick, free kick. Kaloni, big kick over the top. Both teams, the numbers are difficult to see, especially in the night from this distance. Yes. Here comes a big kick over the top. Kaloni heads it back to the keeper. Well done. Keeper chests it down, picks it up now. Boots it forward. Man in the offside position, headed away by Mason. Picks up his midfielder nicely. Booted forward, looking for Gaza. Gaza and Kaloni. Blocked away. Kaloni boots it away once more. Jackson boots it across field. Here comes number 43. 43 has a man on his left. Plays it nicely. That's a good pass. Good pass. He turns inside. Can he get a shot off? Sends it quarterback. Here comes a shot from Sylvanus James. Wild.
Kind of a wild shot, desperate shot from Sylvanus James. Looking to always score, and most times not in the proper position to score. But it should be a better shot than that. But kind of a wild shot by Sylvanus. But good game so far. I think the police team realized that they will need to score at least 2 goals in the first half in order to have some form of cushion for the second half. But attackers, as much as they mightn't be that fit, they are still holding them and zoning them pretty well.
It's a war of attrition for attackers because they will be a little rusty. They were out of the competition for about 2 years. Now they're back and they're gasping for breath in the first half. They just need to hold on. They're grabbing at the straw. And the enforcers looking to rip the straw apart early in the first half. We're just about 29 minutes in. It's a shot, went wide. Who's that? Sylvanus shooting from the hips. He's shooting. Looking to draw blood. First blood was drawn by Burton, and that is Dion Burton from the police enforcers. He scored in the 8th minute. It's still 1-0 in favor of the police enforcers. Kaloni with the kick. Only as far as Sylvanus. Sylvanus hustling for it. It's cleared away by attackers. Attackers can barely get out of their half now. Here comes 43. Plays it wide. Sylvanus plays it inside. Can he get it to the keeper coming off the line slowly? Kaloni with a good tackle, sizzling tackle. Sylvanus riding the tackle nicely. And it's going to be a throw-in for the police enforcers. Deep in the half of the attackers on the left-hand side. On their right-hand side, sorry. The police left-hand side. Here comes the throw. Can Sylvanus get a cross in? He's dispossessed. Played down the right-hand side there by attackers. Comes inside, looking for help. Can't find any help. Loses possession. The police trying to build but they lose possession also. Here comes the police once more. Plays it backwards. They're building from the left-hand side. The Duke has it. He plays it wide, looking for Gaza. Gaza plays it through the middle. He must be in an offside position. Oh no. Offside. Still 1-0. We're in the 30th minute of the first half.
Okay, so the attackers, they are there holding strong. It reminds me of the Lions against the Lima in the first half. It's 1-0 to the police. Big kick here by the attackers. Ball in the midfield, intercepted by the police. The police in control here. Pass to Gaza, I believe. No. Pass to number 7. Number 7 looking for Burton. Burton found him. He finds Burton. Burton to Gaza, number 10. But what will Gaza do? Will he cross? He will take on the player, but lose it to number 5 for the attackers. That was kind of an easy loss by Gaza. But here is the enforcers looking for their second goal. Ball in the air, nice ball, but straight to the keeper header. So again, we see that the pressure is on the attackers. They're playing on one half. The police is pressuring them to their half and not giving them no chance to breathe at all. The police are hungry for goal. Here is the Duke. The Duke pass to Jacksonville, I believe. Cross to the police on the right, on the left. Here from Burton. Trouble. Burton looking for a second goal. Straight to the keeper.
Attackers now, they're struggling to get back because you notice all the space in between. The midfield struggling to get back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They look like they're played down. They play with 10. They are play short, attackers. So the Niger now going back in defense. Here comes the police. Okay, so they are playing short. I'm not seeing Wabi. Wabi must be injured. Here comes a shot. Oh! That went under the keeper and into the back of the net. Sylvanus James have scored. It's now 2-0. Sylvanus opened his account. It's in the 33rd minute. It's police enforcers 2, the attackers 0.
Good goal by Sylvanus. He finally get it right and he kick it to the left of the goalkeeper or the right of the goalkeeper and score a very good goal. I thought that the keeper could have done a little better. In other games with better goalkeepers, I don't think that one would have go in. But nevertheless, the police is 2, the attackers is 0. Now we see the attackers is playing the ball right back to the defense line, string pass to number 11 on the wing. Number 11 go big ball in the air, head by Mason for the police, back to the midfield, find the Duke find Burton miss control, and the attackers again will see if they can get that ball as close up as they can. Here might be a chance for them. Will he pass the ball to the midfield for who? No one. The enforcers get it again. Ball pass to Gaza. Gaza have no one watching him. No one. Yeah. Look like they're going to register their third goal, but the ball hit outside the net, Johnson. So no one is marking the Gaza.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 players when they lose the ball, walking back and not running back. So I could see the attackers struggling in the second half because they're not in the second half because they're not getting back defensively when they have lost possession. So, and with the speed of Gaza and Sylvanus, that spells trouble. They're pushing too many players forward at the same time. Again, look at the midfield here. 1, 2, 3 persons in midfield walking back. Look at the top of the key. Trouble.
Well, they didn't have much preparation in terms of...
Well, then they need to put more players behind the ball.
Yes.
If they don't put more players behind the ball, then the players at the back are going to break. It reminded me of something I saw last year with Salsa. And when I saw that, I knew that Salsa would struggle to come back this year. Because when you are struggling, you got to get more players behind the ball, not ahead of the ball. Because what will happen, the players behind the ball will break. Because if all the players if you're not fit, and your players are going to play ahead of the ball, then the 4 or 3 players at the back, they're going to break down eventually. So then the more players you have behind the ball, you can play all 11 or all 9 from behind and push out together. When you lose, you fall back, as AC Limers did. That's why Limers stayed in the game. If I can recall, the second goal for Lions scored in the 69th minute. So they scored the first goal in the 27th minute, and then the 56th minute. Yes, they scored in the 56th, the 69th. Yes.
So they scored all their goals in the remainder of the
yes. That's because the Limers, they were playing compact, and that's exactly what, even though you see all those players they have pushed forward, if the ball break down, they will be in trouble. So again, that player could see the ball going straight to the keeper. He rushed up front. Now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players up front. Look here. On the counter, they will get killed. And they're walking back. On the counter, here comes Gaza. Gaza. Offside. Offside. Again, Burton needs to be patient. Because all he had to do was to hold. Gaza will take on Colony 1v1. And if he comes, he just pass it back, he has a walk in. But look at how many players, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players attackers have up front. 1, 2, 3 players back and nobody in the midfield. Wow. Trouble. They can't wait for half time. Ball is played wide, ball broken down. Attackers bursting forward. And I'm not even seeing a coach for attackers. Are you?
The cooler is there.
Where is Wabi?
There's a cooler there.
Here comes the enforcers. They're breaking forward. Enforcers plays it forward. Ball goes wide, heading towards the corner flag. Here comes went out of touch.
Six players up there just hanging out on vacation. So the attackers opening their account here but haven't registered anything in it. But they show that they are ready to take part in the league, and they are very much well uniformized. And they will have to catch up on a bench later down, maybe in the next game. But for now, I think they are only playing 10 players. Or they only have exactly 11, but they are missing one. One is not playing. But here is the Duke. There's ample chance. Will he pass to Gaza? Yes. But a little deflection here. Will Gaza shoot to the goal? Cross. And the shot man, Burton, could not do nothing with that ball. Here is... yeah, he's not fit. And he's been out for a while. So I think he's forcing a point. So someone is outside for the enforcers. Yeah, he's forcing a point. I mean, he could rest, but there's no one to replace him. So the attackers in the 49 minutes, they are 0, and the police is 2 goals. So we'll see the big kick by the defense for attackers. Let's see what happens. They don't have too much of a midfield, so they're looking to just hit the ball right up and see someone can maybe run through. We're back to him. Attackers have the ball. Kick. Will someone receive it? No, the police intercepted, and the police is doing fine. Here's number 43, passed the ball, but didn't get his man. Will go to the defense line for the attackers. Kick ball outside for Fro Johnson. So a team out there is tired. You'll have to tell me which one.
The attackers, they're struggling, and they're struggling early. Doesn't look good for the second half because you see a top-heavy attackers team. Here comes the police enforcers. They're inside the box. Can they get a shot off? I must give kudos to the fellas at the back now. They're holding strong. Here's a shot. It's a weak powder-post shot. The keeper needs to slow the game down. He needs to slow it down. Can't slow it down too much. Boots it forward. Ball through the legs. Booted forward. Simba. Tall keeper. Wouldn't have any trouble with that. Again, it's obvious. Can't do that. It's obvious that the ball is going to the keeper. Why is he running to the keeper? Wasting 3 players are now. 3 players are out of position. 4. 4 players are now out of position. Kaloni under pressure. Ooh, don't go back there. Don't go back there. Ooh, dangerous. They can ill afford to lose Colony now. Ball headed away there by the police on the left hand side. Here comes the enforcers breaking down the left hand side. This is trouble. Is it Sylvanus down the left hand side? Look at Gaza open by himself. Gaza is open. Gaza is open. Gaza plays it inside. Richard Burton by himself. Gaza, oh, good work by.
None of them wouldn't take the shot.
That's Wabi. That's Wabi.
Wabi's been here all the time.
Where was Wabi all the time? It's Wabi. That's the Wolves. That is the Wolves. Wabi is there.
So Wabi's here all the time.
Wabi was there all the time. But he's so round, you couldn't recognize the round Wabi. But Wabi's there in defense, fighting hard for his team. Yes, but Wabi is there, defending stoutly. Yes, here comes attackers. Ball played wide to Gaza. Gaza has a lot of space, a lot of time. He'll send a good cross in. A good one. Bicycle. Oh, what a goal! What a spectacular bicycle goal! Oh, this is as beautiful as you can see. A gorgeous, delicious, tasty, some ferocious bicycle goal there by Sylvanus. Oh, oh no! Oh, this is a massacre. Oh, Gaza picked him out with exact precision and he bicycled it right into the back of the net. This must be the goal of the year. What a goal! Ay, 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 Cypher!
What a brilliant goal from Silvani. It's a bicycle kick. It was a great pass by Gaza and he finished it off in style. The goalkeeper had no clue that that ball was coming through the nets. So the pool is up 3 goals. They are feeling a little much better now. They have a base to work with.
A base? They have a whole airport to work with. That was a sizzling, oh, sumptuous goal. More pressure, more trouble. Oh, good turn. Colony kicks it wide. Headed away. Here comes the enforcers again. Oh, they're shackling. They're torturing. Oh, they're destroying the attackers. Ball played. Sizzling, scorching tackle coming in here by Colony. Here comes the attackers trying to mount an attack. Intercepted. Here they come again. And the Niger ball played wide. All the way back to the keeper, Simba. Simba under pressure. Plays it wide to the Duke. The Duke comes inside to 43. Plays it wide on the left hand side. Ball played to the dangerous Sylvanus. Sylvanus takes his man out easily. He's coming inside. This is danger. Sylvanus plays it to Gaza. Gaza can't find his feet.
Couldn't get any easier than that for Gaza to register a goal. So Gaza allowed the ball to go right past him and cannot finish for Silvani, which was a very good pass.
Oh, the police, they are all over the attackers. The attackers searching for answers. As a matter of fact, they are begging for halftime. They need to breathe. Ball is played wide, picked up against by the enforcers. The enforcers, they are all over the attackers. Here they come. Ball played through the center. Sylvanus down the left hand side. This must be a goal. Sylvanus! He has a hat trick. Goal number 3. Sylvanus has 3. And the attackers, they have 4. And we are on the precipice of halftime and they can't come fast enough for the attackers.
Attackers in all kinds of trouble. All kinds of trouble. They don't have an attacking forward. They don't have a midfield. I think the only thing they have is a defense line, but there's so much pressure on them. There's not much a defense can do to prevent Gaza and Silvani from scoring and Burton. So the enforcers are looking very good. I think they have a complete team in terms of defense, midfield, and forward. Johnson.
And Miguelito is not here tonight, so it could be even worse.
Is it Miguelito?
Or Miguelito is yours. Forever. I forget Miguelito transferred. So it's at the precipice of halftime. It's 4-0, all in favor. I would say I'm looking at about 3. All in favor of the enforcers. Gaza again. Look at Duke inside by himself. Duke is in an outside position. Maybe 1 minute?
We got 2 minutes or 1 minute, I'm not sure. I think maybe 2 minutes.
Maybe 2? 3? 2?
Maybe 2.
We see now. It's 2 minutes of extra time in the half. So we're seeing the fourth official putting up the clock now. The attackers, they are not in for a good welcome back. More trouble. Look at Gaza opening at the back. But look at all those trouble. Attackers standing as if they're watching a movie.
Not fit.
Well, if you're not fit, go back in the back and stand up, but not up there.
The only fit person is Coloni. Everybody else unfit. Everybody else is unfit.
How fit is Wabi?
Coloni and Wabi is a fitter. The Wabi trains a lot. But the rest, I don't see them playing much.
Here comes Coloni with the kick. Big kick. Trying to find Adonijah. Booted away there by Jackson. And it's half time. The ref didn't even play 2 minutes. Again, he must be feeling the pain of attackers. Attackers can't even get off the field. They are crawling off the field at halftime. It's halftime here at the Raymond E. Gishard Football Stadium. It's attackers versus the enforcers. It's 4-0. Silvanus, he has 3, and opening the scoring for the enforcers was Dion Burton. He scored in the 8th minute, and then we have 3 goals coming in close succession from Silvanus. He scored in the 33rd minute, the 41st, and the 44th minute. And so the police, they are all over the attackers, and they will wish that halftime will go on forever, because they're going to come out to another onslaught from the enforcers. We will take a break, and we'll come back in a few minutes when the enforcers will continue surgery on the attackers. Over and out.
So far, Scipio scored in the 27th minute. Cameron Lloyd scored in the 56th and the 92nd minute. Kevin Benjamin scored in the 69th minute. And Jelly scored in the 89th minute. The MVP of the first game went to Capel Baptiste. In the second game so far, it's 4 goals to nil. First goal coming by the boot of
We are right here at the Raymond E. Gishard Football Stadium, and we're ready for the second half. Have the attackers been revived? Have they been rejuvenated? Can they get energy? Did they drink their Powerade? Will they be able to fight? Will they have get some respite and do better in the second half? Or will the enforcers continue to pummel them and get a bath? Will they open the floodgates once again? We are off. The second half is underway. Adonijah is right in the center of the midfield. Plays it wide. They are on the attack. The attackers, they're attacking down the left hand side. Can't keep it in field. So the police enforcers will come away and start the massacre once again. Down the right hand side with the Gaza. Gaza. Ball kicked away, looks like a corner. Corner right away. The pressure is on. Talk to me, Remy.
Well, the pressure has been on with the police in the first half, and now they're putting back the same pressure and maybe even more in the second half, because they're looking for a goal average here. They know Lions score 6 goals, they have 4 already. They will be looking for more goals for sure. But the attackers, they are playing with 9 players from what I count. I'm not sure if there's injuries in their camp. We know they had 10 before. But it's going to be something else in the second half for the attackers. They'll have to defend and try and score at least 1 or 2 goals, see what happens.
Did you count 9 players on the field or 9 players, all 9 players plus the keeper?
I think the keeper included.
Ooh, so they're in more trouble. They're defending now. The ball is inside the box. Sylvanus can't find his feet. Coloni trying to get across. Oh, Sylvanus fouls him. So let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So somebody's off. Somebody can't make it. Who is that? So they're in even more trouble.
That's like a guy from Western.
The big fella? No.
No, the guy from Danijah.
Adonijah is in the midfield.
Okay. Who can...
That's
Who is Danijah? He's out.
Look at Niger limping in the middle.
Someone is out.
They're struggling. They are going to struggle through this whole half. They will struggle through this whole half. Don't tell me it's Wabi.
No, Wabi's there.
Yeah, Ron Wabi's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Also attackers. They're struggling. You know who is missing too from the game today? Omari.
Omari no more play the attackers?
Yes.
Okay, he hasn't played that around a long time in the training.
He was in the soccer armor.
Okay, so he didn't come out.
Yes. So 43, he has a free kick. He's over the ball. What can a little chap do?
Over the ball.
Just about the 18 yards, about 10 yards, because they're under 18-yard line, and it's going to be a free kick from 43. 43, he's wearing number 20. He kicks, ball deflects, and it goes into the back of the net. Oh no! It deflects off the wall and into the back of the net. So we are 3 minutes into the second half, and it's 43. Number 20 scores. It didn't score?
Did he?
Yes, it scored.
As I see the lingering.
Number 43.
What's his score again?
And it's now 5-0. And that is in the 47th minute. So it's more trouble for the attackers. Here comes Adonijah trying to take on a whole army, trying to take on the whole police force. Here comes Silvana, plays it wide. Miss kick there by Coloni. Here is Gaza breaking on the right hand side. He's all alone. And there's somebody, Silvana's open on the left hand side by himself. Ball comes in, keeper comes off, takes it easily. Well, I wonder if they will give that goal to 43. Here is 43. Plays it wide. Silvanus, the dangerous Silvanus, number 9, comes on the left hand side. He's all alone. Nobody wants to go close to him. He's a dangerous cookie. Miscontrol there. Intercepted. Shot by Burton. Wide, wild, but not handsome.
Yeah, Burton didn't take any control of that ball. He just swing his feet, so he get the ball on the low, ball spinning, boot up in the air. Not a good shot from Budden. I would expect a better shot from him. But nevertheless, the police, 5 goals. The attackers are on the back foot with 0. So big kick here by Coloni in the midfield. He'll find Elijah. Miss it. The police is full control. Silvani back to the midfield. String pass to the right. They found Jacksonville. Jacksonville find Gaza. Gaza might take on the player. No, he passed to the middle. Well defended there, but it looked like it will go for a corner kick for the police. So the police will have a corner kick. And yeah, we've seen a lot of goals for the day. We've seen 11 goals for the day. Can you believe that? Nice corner kick here. What will they do? Short Jackson misses. Here's attackers trying to regain some strength here. But the police, they are defending high. And no breakthrough for the attackers. Here is Silvani. He got a nice pass here. And knowing Silvani, he'll try to go in a little closer. Oh, here he'll pass to his man. The enforcers in full control. We'll go back to the midfield. Fireman here. He'll back to number 8. Number 8 find the Ras. Ras find Gaza. Gaza, he have a left. No, here's the shortest man on the field. Power the puff. What's wrong with him? Why he can't kick harder? What's wrong with him? He realizes he's a button now, and he cannot kick no more. So it's a corner kick for the enforcers. More pressure, Johnson. More pressure. I don't know what the attackers could ever develop to do something a little extraordinary, but they are pretty much playing one half of the field. They won't need the second half of the field. Here is the enforcers. Pass to look like Jackson. Jackson go to the fireman in the middle. Fireman find 43, find the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is playing very high. In my days, I would string a ball right in his goal from the center. He'd be in a lot of trouble. I would try my best to shoot a goal over his head right in the... Yeah, in my half and night day. Oh yeah, I don't know. This season could be my last season. I think I want to do something else. I think I want to be something else in the game. Maybe a referee or something. But we'll see. There's a lot ahead. Here is the fireman, number 3 for the police. Wow, easily beaten. He beat our guy there too easy. In his days when he really used to play, he would get that ball.
The game too long.
Yes, here's number 9. Trouble! Guys will try to bring it back in the game. Header. There's a chance for the police to score. Yes, they do. Goal for the police, number 6.
Yes, that was a good build-up. And again, the attackers not getting back. And it was finished there by, what number is that? But it was a good square back there by Silvanus, and that's goal number 6, and it's scored in the 53rd minute. 53rd minute. And I'll pick up the number for you in a while.
So attackers again falling short, and the enforcers again scoring another goal to bring up their score to 6 goals. Here's the attackers, back to the defense line. Defense will back to the midfield. Midfield get nice, back and forth game. Attackers is doing fine now. Can they score a goal tonight? We'll have to wait and see. Pass to who? He find our fireman number 3 for the police. Police go to midfield. Find number 8. Number 8 will travel. He find Gaza. Gaza looking to score number 7, and it's a goal for the enforcers. The enforcers have scored their 7th goal, and man, it looked like the enforcers is going to score 12 goals tonight. I don't know, it's like gold falling like rain. So I have to say that the attackers, we know they were out of the game for 2 years, and I'm happy that they are back, but they will need to work a lot on all areas of their game. In my mind, I believe the keeper is doing fine. He just don't have a proper defense, and they don't have an attacking forward. They don't have a midfield. Everybody seems to be tired, so that's the problem. So Gaza score, I'm not sure how much goals Gaza have, we'll know in a while. But attackers is 0 and the enforcers is 7. Ball will go for a throw for the police. Here's Silvani running down the line here, cross, find his man, no, well defended here by the attackers. Here's Silvani, a little bit of high foot, but referee didn't call. It's a throw for the attackers. So it's football action here at the Raymond Igisha Stadium. We're in the second half of the second game with the attackers against the enforcers. Don't forget on the 5th of February, which is Wednesday at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., the Ducks United will come up against the Spartan right here at the Raymond Igisha Stadium. One game scheduled for that night. So it's more action-packed for the football male league competition. So football. Come out, tell a friend, come out and support. There's drinks, there's food, there's everything here. Music. It's a great place to relax and enjoy a good evening of football. So come and support your favorite team. We have next weekend also, we have 2 doubleheaders, Saturday and Sunday. Come out again, see the Ducks United, and come out again and see the other teams as the Anguilla National Football League underway 2020. Here is attackers, just cannot find a way to make a breakthrough towards the enforcers. The enforcers is playing without their goalkeeper today. They're using Zimba, one of their midfield player, and he's doing a pretty good job. Here's Mason, pass to number 3 for the enforcers. Enforcers find number 8. Number 8 looking for Silvani, pass back to number 3. Number 3 find the Duke, pass to Gaza. Very easy game for the police tonight. Very easy, shot at goal, straight to the keeper. So the attackers can't find their ground in terms of putting some form of pressure on the enforcers. Enforcers just easy cruising. We're into the 57 minutes and it's the second half of the game. Here's Silvani, number 9. Pass the ball to number 8. Number 8 still have the ball. Look for Jackson, Fong Jackson. Oh, the attackers got the ball but cannot find the number 3 midfield player for the enforcers. Here's Jacksonville. The ball was passed to Jacksonville. What will Jacksonville do? Shoot at the goal? Yes, but can't find the goal. Ball will go outside for a goal kick. So nevertheless, good football, nice crowd on hand. We notice a lot of activities by the bar. There is a lot to eat and drink, burgers and fries and wings and drinks and hot dogs and everything is going on here for your pleasure and your thirst. So it's all about football action right here at the Raymond Igisha Stadium in the Valley. It's the second encounter. Our time check in the game is the 58 minutes and we're into the second half. What will be the outcome? Will it be another strings of gold, or will we just remain on 7? The enforcers 7 goal, the attackers 0. Here's a chance for the enforcers. Who's going to shoot? The goalkeeper have no trouble at all. The ball will go outside for a goal kick. There's a sub for the enforcers. Number 11 will go in for number who? We'll wait to see. Look like Burton is coming out. They're arresting Burton. They're saving Burton. They're making sure that they don't collect any injuries to some of their key players. So we have Rouse on one of the lines. We have Burton on the other line. Linesman, and the official tonight we have Fortune, the Hilton man. So good refereeing for the game. I haven't seen anything too much of a concern with the referee. That they have been doing pretty much a great job. But the enforcers, they have 7 goals and they have pretty much a base, or however you want to call it, but they are sitting and they are living in large. They have no problem at all. No stress, no problem. They can say this game belongs to them. Johnson, what are your view on the outside? How the outside look?
Well, it's all over by the shouting. Goal number 6 was scored by Marshall, and goal number 7 was scored by Sean Isaac, better known as Gaza. Goal number 6 was scored in the 53rd minute, and goal number 7 scored in the 54th minute.
So there's a free kick here for the attackers. And the attackers really haven't been causing any trouble for the police. They've been well behaved. They've been well behaved. I don't think there will be anyone prosecuted by the police tonight.
If they are so well behaved, why are they being punished so badly by the police?
It's when you're well behaved, you're being punished, you know that, in a very technical way.
Why is the police punishing them like this?
I don't know.
So we have a substitution. The numbers are very difficult to pick up in the night. Number 18, Alton Brooks. He's coming on for the police enforcers. Leaving the field is number 17. Yes. Yes. So the police ringing the changes. Can attackers ring the changes? They are already shot too. So they are playing with almost the amount of goals that they have against them.
That's right, and the police want to score that amount too, a goal to a man.
So they have a challenge. The challenge is to keep the goals down so that they don't get the amount of goals like the amount of players they have on the field. So here's the challenge. Colony with a big kick down the center, headed away by Duke. Miss kick there by Jackson. Mason kicks it over the top. Here is Gaza. Gaza with acres of space in front of him. Plays it over the top. Here comes Colony doing well. Keeper. And that's good work by Colony. Colony still working extremely hard in defense. Wabi just strolling back as if there's a nice little holiday at the back.
He's at the Holiday Inn.
So Colony is fit, but Wabi's cool, calm and collective. That's a foul in the back against the Duke. Somebody doing this push-up at the Niger. Here is a free kick to be taken by Colony. So as I predicted, the attackers will struggle in this half. Big kick over the top looking for Ada Niger. Headed away there by Tyrese Burke, number 4. And I think that he forgot what sport he was playing. He's going to get a yellow card. No, netball.
You know tonight is a Super Bowl, eh? Tonight is a big Super Bowl. So that should kick off at 8:30, I believe.
So he was playing American football.
I think so. I think so, yeah. So the enforcers have nothing to worry about. They have the attackers in custody. I'm not sure how much charges they're going to give them. So far they have 7 charges. We'll have to wait and see. So nice pass to Mason, number 23, Mason. Mason been holding the center very good. Duke is doing a good job in the midfield. Duke pass to Gaza. Gaza will look for number 3, or he'll look for number 9, Silvani. Silvani have a lot of pressure on him. The Ras will not give him a chance, but he get away, shot a goal over the bar. No in Silvani. What else do you expect from him?
Of course, he will. There are times when he have the spectacular good goal and the spectacular bad shot. That was a spectacular bad shot. So we're in the 63rd minute. It's 7-0. The police large and in charge. Bad kick out there. Silvanos plays it to the center. Here comes Gaza. Blocked away. Good defensive work again. That was the Wobbs. Oh, so the Wob wasn't strolling, he was defending. Oh, the Wobby was working defensively. The enforcers, they have a corner. It will be an outswinger. Attackers, they'll have to defend. Against, they will be in custody while playing across the field. Attackers fighting hard to get it out. It's a foul. Must be a foul. No call. Here comes the enforcers. Cross coming in. Oh, it's a sizzling shot again. Another attempt. That time it was a tricycle there by the Sylvanus James. Another spectacular shot. That one was bordering on spectacular.
I think Sylvanus James is looking to score the most goals in the league. But anyway, the attackers is still there. They are holding strong, even though they don't have the entire team. They have 9 players, and they're holding strong. It's a good thing that they came back. I think that they had a good time in the past, Never before you see the attackers 7 goals down. But here is the attackers defending nicely to be a fruit for the police. So the attackers had some very good games. They have won the championship how many times? Maybe once or twice in the past.
Well, this is a new look attackers. They're rebuilding. And you have to be patient. It will take a little time for them to get their field wet again. Here comes the Gaza shot, well saved by the keeper. They will rebuild, and it will take some time. It's early season yet. It's their first game. Police, they did well in the last year's competition, so they are now almost veterans. A corner for the police enforcers. It's from the right hand side. It's going to be an outswinger. 65 minutes. Here comes the cross. Intercepted there by Adonijah. Plays it just outside the 18-yard box. It's with the police. Mason has it. Plays it across field. Looking for Fireman. Fireman plays it to the dangerous Sylvanus. Sylvanus down the left-hand side. Plays it diagonally to Gaza. Squares it across. Cleared away partially. Just at the top of the 18-yard box. It looks like a foul to me. Yes, as a matter of fact, it's a whole farm. And it was done by Marshall. I understand that Marshall is the cousin of Sylvanus. So, free kick. A little bit of a breather for the attackers. Cleared by Coloni. Ball again, more pressure. Sylvanus down the left-hand side.
Sylvanus again, pass to Gaza. Will Gaza find his feet and score? Will Gaza score? Ball go to the left of the goal post. It will be a corner kick, I believe. So again, Silvani is trying his best. Gaza is trying. How much goals Silvani have?
3.
How much goals Gaza have?
1.
Yeah, all that action for Gaza, 1 goal.
1 goal.
Wow. So it will be a corner kick for
the last goal.
Wow, it will be a corner kick for the enforcers. Nice corner kick in the air. Silvani trying to do his whole thing again, but make no contact at all. Here is Indonesia, but Marshall happened to pass to number 3. Number 3 find number 43. Well, 43 nickname. Pass right back to the keeper for the enforcers. No pressure at all on the enforcers. You know, attackers have nothing to lose. They should put some pressure in the last few minutes, I believe.
They have something to lose again.
Again, yeah. But they, 7 goes down. They should try something. But here is Jacksonville, I believe. Jacksonville might go for the goal. Knowing Jacksonville. Here's the chance! Good save by the keeper.
Outside.
The flag went up. It's an outside. So it will be a foul. Good save by the keeper, though. The keeper is not that bad. Here's trouble again. Here's trouble again. Here's Jacksonville. Cross to Gaza. Gaza won't take on the player to score. Do we have a left? No, over the bar. Gaza never have a left.
But he has a right.
So position please.
You can walk on 2 right feet.
Right for left.
What kind of ball is that? A dangerous ball across his own goal. Again across his goal. Booted away by Wabi. Good pass. Good pass. Good pass. Marshall picks it up, plays it back to Fireman. Fireman plays it wide to Marshall. Marshall turns inside nicely, finds his cousin, Sylvanus. Sylvanus is a dangerous man on the outside, plays it inside. Marshall! Oh! Played it wide. But that was a good setup by Cos Sylvanus.
Marshall can't kick so well.
I think Marshall is forced well there.
Marshall is more of a midfield player. For some reason, he gets frightened when he sees the goal. Well, in my mind, that would have been a nice goal. Oh, here's a chance. The guy trying for a long shot here, but it will be a throw for the enforcers. Good attempt. The goalkeeper was out. If he had get the ball good, he could have scored a goal. So the attackers thinking a little like what some players would do, kicking from the half line because the keeper is out. But they should put like the midfield. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, none in the midfield. Empty, big space. So here is 43 for the enforcers. Pass to Silvani. Silvani pass to Marshall. Number 8 for the enforcers. Try to find the Jacksonville. Jacksonville go back to his man over there. And Jacksonville is doing well. Alton, yeah. Alton normally is a striker. Big cross here. Sylvan is there. Trouble. Flag went up. Yeah. So I haven't seen the Poodle Man. I don't know if he's injured, but the Poodle Man, I believe, is saving himself for another day. Yeah. So attackers again. We're into the 70 minutes and we're in second half. Ball kicked to our good friend Adonijah, but doesn't do much with the ball. I don't know. I think he's suffering a lot of old injuries. Yeah. So here's the Duke, number 19, moving through the midfield. Moving through like a here, moving through. Nice pass. Will Gaza score? No. So Gaza don't have a target. He's on the shooting range with no target. He can't find the net. Yes, and he had a lot of chances to get the ball in. Yes. So a little header there. Fireman doing well. Pass to Silvani. Pizarro look to pass to Gaza. Gaza get it nicely there. What will Gaza do? There's a chance of a goal. No.
Good work by the Wobbs.
Yes, the Wobbs is doing fine. Nice pass in the midfield, but no one is there. 43 did well. Pass back to Silvani. Silvani pass to Gaza. Back to Silvani. Shot at goal. No.
Blocked by the
Coloni is doing a great job. Here is the Duke. Might go right back to Mason. The police team, the enforcers is playing very comfortable. They have no pressure at all. Here's Gaza. Gaza is doing his thing. I'm surprised he played for so long. I thought they would save him. But he seems to be a very fit guy. Here is the attackers making a breakthrough. Mason is there. But no pressure on Mason. Mason is handling it pretty well.
Being foul consistent.
Yes. So the referee I believe the referee just let it pass. Here's Gaza. Doing a lot of work here. Well, the new guy, number 11, sorry, one of the subs. Shot by Silvani. And the ball deflect. Keeper do well. So I think the keeper seems to, he's doing a good job. It's just that he don't have no one to protect him that much. But the keeper is doing a good job.
Defense.
Yes. So what they do have is a midfielder and an attacking forward.
Yes.
Okay, so the attackers have to work on that. There's a new building, new refined attackers, and they are all ready for the league, and they're asking for players to join in. And if you're out there and you want to play football, you can. There's room for you on the attackers team. That's for sure. So check with them for sure. They will need players. Here we are, Alton. What Alton going to do? Pass to Duke. Duke will look to pass to Gaza. We find him, but attackers' defense is there and attacking well. Johnson win in 73 minutes. Will attacker ever score a goal tonight?
No, but the enforcers will definitely score more. Question is how many more. But again, you have to give kudos to the attackers. They're not giving up. They're working hard, especially in defense, and the keeper doing well. Here comes the attackers again on the right hand side. Can he get a cross in? Defended nicely. Is that the Wobbs? Ball goes out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in, or is it a foul? Foul against the attackers. It's a Wobby. Wobby doing well. Attackers again. Counter attack. The Duke turns inside. The Duke. Sends it through. Pass a little bit too hard. The keeper comes off the line. Takes it easily. Big kick by the keeper. There's no one up front. So the ball will go trickling and bouncing out of touch for throwing for the police enforcers. It's with the fireman. Fireman takes the throw quickly. It's a foul throw. So the attackers have the throw. I don't know why he's rushing. So he's taking his time. Oh, he has to retake the throw, attackers, because he took it from the wrong place. So we're in the 75th minute, and it's the attackers leading 7-0. Sylvanus has 3. Sean has 1. Marshall has 1. And opening the scoring was Richard Burton. Dion Burton, sorry. Cousin of Richard Burton, who played cricket right here in Anguilla. Here comes Gaza with an opportunity. Coloni defended well, and it will be a corner. So the attackers not easing up, still applying pressure, endless pressure. We have a corner. They're looking for goal number 8 in the 76th minute. Here is attackers with the corner. Oh, the deep one. Going out of touch, and it's going to be a goal kick for the attackers. It's still, after 76 minutes, still 7-0. Police enforcers, large and in charge. Sean has 1, that is Gaza. Marshall has 1, Tyrese Burke has 1, and Sylvanus James has 3. It's 7-0, all in favor of the police attackers. They are begging for for full time. Oh, they played hard, but they're not giving up. They haven't quit as yet. They're still fighting for all they're worth. Here comes the police again. Marshall beats his man nicely, but the ball is long. Sizzling tackle coming in there from attackers, and it's a foul. 2 men are down. It looks like Marshall is down. He got the worst of it. My friend is going to get a card. I have no doubt about that. He will be carded. But the ref is looking after the player on the ground first. Then he will card the attacker's player. He's looking for him. He's kind of trying to sneak away. And now the ref is following him, calling him back. And now he will jam him with a card. He's cautioning him now. Oh, he's not giving him a card. Just a warning. Lucky. He's as lucky as Lucky Doobie. Hilton did not card him. Hallelujah. It's a free kick. It looks like, who is over that ball? Duke. The Duke has a free kick about 10 yards outside the 18-yard box. That's exactly where they scored from the last free kick. But this time it's not Tyrese Burke over it. It's the Duke. Can the Duke repeat? But it says lightning never strike twice. Duke. Oh, this time the keeper dived and made a spectacular save. Back to the Duke. Offside. Yes, that was a sparkling shot. The Duke let off a right booter. The keeper dove full length and saved it. But a player from the police was found in an offside position. Kiloney, big kick. Foul away by Sylvanus. We're in the 77th minute. It's still 7-0. The enforcers, they're looking for goal number 8. Kaloni playing around with that ball in defense, lost it. Joseph fighting hard for it. He plays it on the left hand side, looking for his player. Player is struggling for it. Can he win it? The ball picks it up. The ball goes out of touch. Throw in for attackers. Ball thrown forward to Gaza. Gaza down the left hand side, turns it inside, finds Marshall. Marshall turns, plays it over the top, looking for Cuz. Keeper comes off the line, takes it nicely. He's hurrying. Why? There's nobody up front. Ball missed by Burke, but picked up easily by Mason. Mason turns inside. Mason plays it wide. Who else? It looks like Alton. Alton Brooks. Alton plays it wide. Finds Sylvanus James. Sylvanus has a lot of space. Plays it inside to Cuz. Cuz plays it inside. The Duke will shoot. This time it's off target and it goes wide. It's still 7-0. Sylvanus, he has 3. Dion Burton, he has 1. Tyrese Burke, better known as 43, he has 1. Marshall has 1. And Gaza, Sean Isaac has 1.
We're in the 79th minute, and the enforcers, they are making more changes. Off come Jacksonville, off comes Marshall, on come number 13 and number 24, Herbert. So the police bringing the changes. The attackers have absolutely no one to stop. As a matter of fact, they're playing with 9 men, and they have been playing with 9 men for the whole of the second half. That's a bad kick out by the keeper. It's straight to Silvanus, who kicks it away aimlessly, as if he's almost pitying the attackers. He just kicked it away pitifully, as if he said, I don't want this, I want good ball. I'll work for my ball, don't give me anything. It's another kick out. This time it will be taken by Kaloni, not by the keeper. The keeper is a big man with a poor kick. Kaloni kicks it better, but he finds Herbert, the sub. Ball played on the right hand side. Here comes Buxi down the right hand side. Gaza gets it, plays it inside. Picked up by Silvanus. Silvanus plays it inside. Cleared. Attackers comes away with it on the left hand side. It's a tussle for it. Man goes down. It's with the enforcers. Played wide. Gaza has it on the right hand side. Gaza. Dispossessed. Here comes Alton. Oh, sizzling tackles for Coloni. Alton goes down. Ball boot away wide. Joseph, bad first touch. Mason takes it. Plays it all the way back to Simba in goal. Simba back to Mason. No pressure. Plays it wide. Wider. Gaza. Space. Lots of space. Gaza plays it inside to Alton. Alton plays it inside. Bad touch by Herbert. Played away. Oh, good 1-2. Here comes Adonijah. Man offside. Boots it forward. Man offside. Good try there by Adonijah, who's taking up the midfield role. They're playing a little bit more organized now, attackers. They're not all forcing forward, but they're playing from behind the ball. Now, attackers can ill afford an injury because they're already playing with 9 men. And now one of the players are down. But we're in the 82nd minute, so they may be playing for time. He's up. Thank God Mr. Joseph is up. Yes, he is up. Because they can ill afford an injury right now. It is, we're in the trying to find Joseph's correct name. Joseph. Check that name for me, Joseph. Curran. It's in here. Joseph. Look up there. Erlen Joseph. Okay. So it looks like attackers, they have a corner. So we're in the 83rd minute. It's still police enforcers leading by 7-0. And guess what? For this corner, we're having some excitement because the goalkeeper for the police is in the box. Ball is cleared away. But there's nobody for attackers breaking out. The keeper is way out of the goal. He's in the half. Here comes Tyrese Burke. Tyrese scores! Tyrese, 43. Burke has his second. It's now 8-0. Tyrese Burke has his second goal. It's 8-0. 43. Tyrese has goal number 8, and he has goal number 2. It's 8 goals to nil. He scored in the 85th minute. So, what do you know? Now, the highest goal scored so far was 8. Kick scored 8 yesterday. Question, can Police get 9? We shall see. We have 6 minutes to find out. Here is Sylvanus, down the left hand side. Gaza is begging for it. He plays it on the right hand side to Alton. Alton speedy booksy. Alton speedy books. What will he do? Can he get a cross in? He has pressure. Squeeze it back. Plays it inside, headed away. At the top of the key is Sylvanus. Sylvanus plays it over the top, headed forward. The keeper comes off the line. Cleared away there by Coloni. Adonijah controls. Taken away there by Gaza. Gaza speeding down the right hand side. Gaza sends it inside. Cleared away by Coloni. Out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in. There's another man off for attackers. So attackers now down to 8 men. I think Earl and Joseph is off the field. Ball inside the box, headed away. Keeper comes off the line and takes it. So attackers, 8 men. It looks like Earl is begging to come on the field though. He's limping on like a wounded soldier. Oh, the whistle can't blow fast enough for attackers. They are limping their way through this game. Ball is played back to Simba. We're in the 87th minute. They are almost asking no extra time. Blow this game off right now. Here comes the Duke. No mercy. Down the right hand side. Intercepted by the Warbs. Warbs plays over the top. Here comes Adonijah. Adonijah down the left hand side. Squeeze it back. Adonijah. Adonijah. Sliding tackle comes in. Picked up by Gaza. Played out on the right hand side. Played right across field. Here comes Sylvanus. He squeezes it across. This must be goal number 9. Oh, the keeper saves it. Keeper. And it's a save off the line. Oh, it's the Warbs. Save off the line by Wabi. Wabi. Oh, I was just going to say goal number 9. Wabi. That could have been number 9, but I gotta give credit to the attackers. They are not giving up. They will never let anybody score 9 goals on them. No record will be broken here tonight. The keeper comes down again. He wants 9. He's smelling blood. Attackers, they're playing for their life. It's the 88th minute. Here comes the corner. Here comes the boom. It's an in-swinger. It's a good one. It's a long one. Keeper goes up. Which keeper? Keeper Simba. He's rushing back into his half. Big kick. Simba takes a shot. Straight to the keeper. Kicks it forward. Simba is rushing back into his box. Here comes Adonijah. Here comes 43. But 43 clears it. Fireman down the left hand side. Finds Sylvanus. Sylvanus sliding tackle. Sylvanus. 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 Sylvanus plays it wide. Gaza is in an offside position. We're in the 88th minute. 89th minute. Can attackers get one more? Can attackers get one more? Kicks got 8 last night. Can the Police get 9 tonight? They will be the highest goal scoring team for this weekend. Here is attackers. Karate kick. Sylvanus coming down the left hand side looking for number 9. Sylvanus down the left hand side. Sends across looking for Gaza. He finds Alton instead. Alton sliding tackle. Gaza. 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 Coloni. Ball goes on the touch. Goal kick. Good work. Attackers not giving up. Good fight here by attackers. It is now in the 90th minute. So we're now looking to see how much extra time we're gonna have. Keeper taking his time. A man down there for attackers. Who is it? Cannot be Coloni. They cannot afford to lose Coloni. Ball is kicked out. Coloni is struggling. Coloni is struggling. He's getting up now. He's good. Yes. So we're now seeing the clock saying start this year. No. The clock is striking. We are into full time over. So extra time says, it looks like 3 minutes. 3 minutes, ma. What does it say? 1 minute. Oh, only one. Go! Man down, Coloni down. He gets up slowly. They have avoided. Danger avoided. They're barely standing. Coloni goes down. He can't stand. He is down. He is down on all fours. Oh, he just needs to survive for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is all you need, Coloni. 30 seconds is all you need, Coloni. 30 seconds. You can do that. You can do it, brother. 30 seconds is all you need. It's all over. What a fight by attackers. 8 goals to 0. What a game. Police enforcers, blood in their eyes. Attackers fought from start to finish. At the end of this encounter, it's police enforcers 8 and attackers 0. Sean Isaac, better known as Gaza, he had 1. Sylvanus, he had 3. Marshall, 1. And the opening goal scorer tonight was Dion Burton with 1. And I've just been told that the MVP of the game was Sylvanus James. So Sylvanus James was the MVP. Sylvanus James was the MVP of tonight's game. So, could you just tell us who played tomorrow?
On Wednesday actually, the Ducks United will come up against Spartan at 6 o'clock right here at the Raymond Igishat Stadium in the Valley. So don't miss Wednesday night as the Ducks United come up against the Spartan right here in the Valley on Wednesday, the 5th of February at 6 p.m.
So we had 2 beautiful games tonight. At 4 o'clock, we had the Lions defeating the Limers by 6 goals to 0. MVP went to Capel Batiste, and in the second game, the police enforcers slaughtering attackers by 8 goals to 0. But attackers, they played their heart out right down to the last whistle, and the score ended up 8-0 with Sylvanus James being the MVP, and he scored 3 goals. So we look forward to football action right here at the Raymond E. Gishard Football Stadium at 6 p.m. on Wednesday. It's football, football, football. Over and out.